Hey guys, this is Amber with thelovegal.com and youtube.com/thelovegal and law-of-attraction-blueprint.com. And in today's video, I'm going to be telling you how to drastically change your life with the law of assumption. And when I say drastically change your life, I mean for the better. If you're new here, I talk about law of attraction, law of assumption, manifestation, and how to co-create and get the life and things that you want. If that sounds like something that you are interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. My next video may be the one that you need to see. If there's an area in your life that you would like to improve on, go ahead and give this video a like. And in the comments, what is one thing that you are going to improve on this year? But let's hop into the video right now, or sometime today, sometime tonight, when you have free time in the next 24 hours, because I have no idea what time you're watching this video, but I want you to decide what kind of life do you want to live. Now, the life that you want to live may be different from the other person who's watching this video right now. Whatever happiness looks like for you, I want you to really start thinking about it, mapping it out. What does your day-to-day look like? What does your job or career or source of income look like? How much money do you have? What kind of house do you want, or home or apartment, condo, flat? Where do you live? What country, what town, what city? Do you live in a city? Do you live in a rural area? I want you to be so specific because this is your life. What will make you happy? At bare minimum, I want you to go over the 4 pillars of life, in my opinion: health, wealth, love, happiness. Your health, what does that look like? Of course, everybody wants to claim to be healthy. What does that look like? Are there any changes that you need to make? Wealth, what does your money look like? What does your bank accounts look like? What does your stash and cash look like? Your portfolio look like? Love, what does your relationships look like? And this could be friendships, platonic, romantic, relationships with your family. What does everything look like? What kind of car do you drive? That's not related to love. But I want you to go over every aspect and put your intention out there right now. I want you to get a piece of paper and I want you to write down everything, every little thing. Really get lost in the thought of what do you want your life to look like. You are in control of your life. Your situation right now, if you're not happy with it, that doesn't mean that this is going to be your life forever. I want you to pivot and start thinking about the life you want, where you want to be a year from now, where you want to be 5 years from now, because we are co-creating right now with our thoughts. The only thing that I ask is for you not to place any limitations on yourself. Do you want to be a billionaire? Cool, you can be a billionaire. Do you want to move across the country? Cool, you can move across the country. Or do you want to move to a different country? Whatever you want, do not place any limitations on yourself. Whatever you have been through in the past is only showing you what you really want in the future. Don't define your future by what you've been through in the past. But like I said, take a piece of paper. I want you to jot down everything. What you make, where you live, what your relationships look like, how happy you are, what does your day-to-day look like. If you don't have a clue on where to start about jotting down your future, what you want, what do you want to have, where do you want to be, where do you want to go, etc. I have guided scripting sheets. I have a lifestyle one that I do recommend, where you could write down what kind of car you want, what kind of home you want, what kind of money do you want to make. Everything is going to be linked below. You could either click below this video in my description and it's going to be labeled as guided scripting sheets, or you can go get the whole manifestation bundle. It's going to be in there as well. Now that you have an idea of what you want your life to look like, what do you want it to be like, you have eliminated all limiting beliefs, because you can have what you want, right? You can have exactly what you want, and you know this. You have put your intentions out there of everything that you want and everything you're going to have. Now is the time to convince your subconscious mind that it is real and put the visual pictures out there into the universe. Visualize yourself being this new version of yourself. So you have mapped out your whole life, or maybe just a part of it. Let's focus on money. Now you are a millionaire, or you made 6 figures a year, whatever the number is for you. Maybe it was a daily amount. You wanted to receive $1,000 every day, or you wanted to have 20 new clients every day, or you wanted to be making $362,000 annually. Whatever that looks like for you, I want you to get creative. Let's go back to our inner child. You know how we had imaginary friends? Well, we're going to have imaginary scenarios. We're going to take whatever idea that you have came up with. Say you want to make $300,000 annually every year. And we are going to create a scenario that is wrapped around the $362,000 annually. So maybe that comes with a promotion. So you're going to think about getting a job offer letter, right? And on job offer letters, correct me if I'm wrong, I haven't had a job since 2009. Isn't your annual salary on your acceptance letter, right? Or your acceptance email or whatever it is, right? So I want you to maybe create a scenario around checking your email and you having a job offer acceptance letter or something like that, and you see, congratulations, your name, we would like to offer you a job at blank, maybe your dream job, paying you blank, your dream amount that you would like to get paid, and the start date that you would like to start, etc. So you create the scenario, you log it into the computer, or you're checking your email on your phone, and you click on the email, you're in your Gmail app or Yahoo, Hotmail, AOL, whatever it is. And what you would do, you will visualize this over and over and over again. Far as your dream home, many of you guys watching this video have totally different expectations on what you want your home to look like. Some of you want a high rise in the city, right? Some of you want a ranch in the country. Some of you want a 5-bedroom house in the suburbs. It's totally different, but it's totally up to you. So I want you to imagine, even if you don't have the exact house or the exact loft that you would like to live in. You don't know exactly what that looks like, but you know exactly what you want it to look like, right? So close your eyes. Imagine yourself putting your hand on a doorknob and you twisting it, opening the door. What would you like to see in your dream home? What do you want it to look like? So make a scenario, different scenarios for each category that you would like to improve. Or you can make one big scenario and include everything that you want to manifest all in one. So you can be with the love of your life. You may not know what the love of your life looks like, but you can picture yourself visualizing holding a hand, driving the car, seeing the emblem that you want. Maybe it's a Mercedes-Benz, a BMW, Lamborghini, whatever it is that you want. And you're driving up to this massive house. Me, I'm a bit delusional. So I daydream all the time. I'm always making up fake scenarios in my head anyway. At first I was doing like custom affirmations, custom visualization scenarios for people. But I decided to do a PDF version where I give you a whole bunch of affirmations, 11 different subjects, and 33 different scenarios based on the different subjects: money, relationships, etc., dream house, etc. And I put it all into this one PDF, and I make it as detailed as possible. It's like reading a story and you can visualize it for yourself. That's going to be in my description box below. It's called Manifestation Momentum. Once you write down everything you want, once you start visualizing everything you want, once you start raising your vibrations and focusing only on what you want instead of what you don't have, what's going to end up happening, the universe is going to conspire to get you what you want. You're going to start going to certain places you don't know why you're there, but it turns out it's somebody there that can help you get what you want, or you just so happen to meet somebody with connections to what you want or information that you need, etc. That's happened to me before. I'm like, why am I here? Oh, that's definitely why I'm here. Okay, one more thing. If you're trying to get a house, or you're trying to get a car, or you're trying to get something that's expensive and you have no idea how you are going to get it, I'm telling you now that it's not up to you. Don't worry about not having enough money to get it, or you don't see yourself having the money to get it because you never had that much money to begin with and you never seen nobody with that much money. I get it. I understand. However, like I said before, today is a new day. Today is a new day. We're not focusing on your lack of money, or the lack of money you've never seen, or the lack of money your parents ever seen, or your uncle or your grandparents, or everything they ever taught you about getting money. The money is going to show up. The money is going to show up. And you have to start telling yourself that, and you have to start believing. Not just with money, with love. If you've never seen healthy love, or you grew up in an environment where love wasn't really present, maybe your mom or your dad never gave you enough hugs, or or you are lacking something within because of your childhood, that does not mean you don't deserve new love. You are not your past. You are not who you were in your previous relationship. I don't care what your ex told you. There's somebody out there right now that is praying for you, asking God to meet a person like you, waiting to worship you. Saying this because all that matters is what you want, not what you don't have or what you've been through. Now, oftentimes we make decisions when we are anxious, and when we're anxious or we're trying to hurry up and get something done, or we're low-key panicking, we don't make the right decisions. Now, how do you know what decision is the right one? What decision is coming from the universe? What decision is coming from your higher self? Typically, when your mind is calm, your mind needs to be super calm. That's why I always recommend meditation, or at least sitting by yourself and just breathing in, breathing out, cutting out distractions so you can clear your mind and hear what is being said to you. Ideas or instructions that you're supposed to do and inspired action that you're supposed to take comes randomly, and it's typically a good idea. So I always have my notes in my phone handy. If something idea comes to me about the next step that I'm supposed to be taking, I write it down, because every time that I don't write it down, I'm like, oh, I'll remember that. I don't end up remembering. So make sure you clear your mind. Make sure you clear your mind. Make sure you clear your mind. And with manifestation, I want you to trust the process. You have to know without the shadow of a doubt that you're going to get what you want. It may not come in the time period that you want it in, but it's going to come at the best time for you. And when it does come, it's going to make a ton of sense. Maybe there's people around you that should not be there. Maybe a few more steps needs to be taken. Always understand that things are happening behind the scenes for your own good. Maybe a later date will work better for you. I'm telling you, it may be frustrating right now if it doesn't come tomorrow, but when it does come, you're going to be like, oh, okay, well, I'd much rather have it right now. If I had it then I would have fumbled it, or I may not have understood the assignment. A lot of times we think we're ready for something, but we have one more journey to go through, and then we'll be ready to 100% receive what we're asking for. So to do a quick recap, decide on the kind of life that you want to live. Decide today, within 24 hours, what kind of life do you want to live? Touch on all bases of everything that you want in your life, from the location to how much money, to your love life, to your friendships, to your health, to the things that you own. What does a day in a life look like for you? Decide within the next 24 hours. That is your homework. That is your homework. And it's supposed to be fun. Make sure you visualize and see yourself in these scenarios having what you want, whether it's walking in the door of your new home, getting the keys to your new car, seeing an acceptance letter with the amount that you want to be paid. Maybe it's your college diploma. Maybe it's your house being renovated. See the end result with you in it. If you would like to fill out the lifestyle guided scripting sheet and go from there and actually, answer questions and have me guide you through it, it's going to be linked in my description box. Please, please, please pay attention to the email address that you submit. It's going to be sent to you instantly. But I am Amber with thelovegal.com and youtube.com/thelovegal. I will link my video below, how to manifest money with no job, paycheck, or business. So until next time.